are going to play some Oregon Trail 5. And I titled this Do You Remember in honor of it being the night of the 21st of September. If you don't get it, it's an older song. Anyway, since this is my first stream, I will introduce myself. My name is Rose Ravencourts, and I play kind of retro, but maybe not quite as retro as some would think. I'm more into 90s and thousands games, pretty much PC games, CD-ROM games. That's what I've been doing. So that's why we're starting with Oregon Trail 5. It falls into that category. I think I forgot to get audio capture for the program though, so let me grab that really quick. Okay, so hopefully this will be good here. I hope I did this right. This is a little scuff. This is a test stream, so that's what this is here for. I'm gonna actually let some people know that it is going. Okay. And if there is anybody listening, if you could just say hi in the chat, if you can, that'd be nice. Just to know that somebody's here and I'm not talking to the wall. I may ask you for feedback on the sound and everything. Okay, let's get to the game. So you can see this is Windows XP. I run this on VirtualBox. I can talk more about that if anybody is interested, but essentially it runs a fake version of Windows XP on my Windows 10 computer so that I can play old CD-ROM games like this one. Now that I've pulled up the game, do you hear the audio and how well am I balanced with it? I don't know, man, it just feels like it's probably pretty loud. It is at least loud for me. Where's the volume? We're just gonna nudge that down a little. I don't know which one of these controls it, so I'm just doing all of them. Those ones are all muted, so they don't matter. Probably a CD audio, if I had to guess. Okay. So, I'm hoping this is pretty good balance, but you can still hear it. Actually, I might be a little loud. Okay. Let's get into the game. So this is just another iteration of the Oregon Trail game, but it's the one I grew up playing. This is the 5th edition. It comes with a bunch of storytelling stuff in it, but I'm going to skip those because I don't want to get copyrighted if that, you know, could be copyrighted. I do know they do that for the brand new Oregon Trail game. Well, I guess not brand new, but it's pretty new. They have copyrighted all the music and will get flagged if you play it in the stream. I found that out like a year ago. I think I tried to stream that, and my video, it was like, this has stuff you're not supposed to have in it, so we muted it. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks Twitch. Okay, so we're gonna start a new game. I don't want to have a boy name. Maybe Rose. I'm just going to be accompanied by a bunch of random people since nobody's talked to me yet. can be an adventurer. It's essentially a little bit harder than being a greenhorn. You gotta know where you're going, which honestly I've practically memorized this game, so and I always start like at the lowest paying job because I like to play it harder because I need it to be a little on the harder side these days because I've played this game for, I don't know, 15 years? Probably more than that. Many, many years. Okay, so we got a small wagon because I don't take very much stuff and we get a little bit more money. And it just encourages me not to buy a bunch of things at the start. It challenges me a little more. So that's what I prefer. Oh, and this talks about the levels. Yeah, the reason why I don't go with Trail Guide is because you're paid $500 at the start of the journey, which just, it makes it so much easier because you could just buy whatever you want along the way. When you're adventurer, you don't get any more money. Okay, and occupation, teacher. I start with $500, but I get a big score, and I get no special advantages, which is fine. I'm going to, you know, do really badly in rivers, just like you're supposed to. Yeah, I could choose to add various skills if I wanted to, but I don't. I want to be a normal, average teacher who is not skilled at anything but teaching. And then I have a bunch of random people. You know what? I want a kid. I'm gonna make this Isaac guy. He's gonna be like 10. There we go. So now we've got a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old and then a bunch of random adults. Okay. Let's go then. Yeah, I think I've got everything. I've got the max amount of people. And we're just doing the regular Independence to Oregon City because that's what everybody knows. But you can do a whole bunch of other locations if you want to. And it changes based on year. Okay, so what this is saying, I've already bought the wagon. I don't need to buy the other supplies. And I'm supposed to wander these stores and buy stuff. And I'm skipping this because I don't want to get copyrighted. And I don't want to buy these packages because that would take all of my money. You see, I had $440 and those were like almost 400. So as you can see, not the best. So we're going to start with this shop. This has focused on the wagon stuff. This is where I get the spare wagon parts. Just double check here if there's anything else. Okay, yeah. And then gun, very important. In reality, would not do this, but in game, will shoot animals. Yeah, I need gunpowder and I need a rifle. And I don't know how much effect this has on the game, but I always get a sheath just because I think it might help me have fewer accidents with the gun. I don't know that for certain. Okay, and there's a few medicines I get. I don't get all of them. Not all of them are really used for anything. I do get aloe vera. I do get alum. I don't know what the actual, like, pronunciation of this is because I've only ever read it, but it's good for things where the person is bleeding and we need to stop it. And Epsom salts are good for sprains. Hydrogen peroxide is good for disinfecting. Laudanum is good if somebody's having a real bad time with a really bad injury. It makes them feel better. Kids don't do laudanum. Oh, hello. Yay, somebody has said something to me. This is my brother, TMS. I'm just going to call you Oddbot. That's easier than saying 3 letters. Oh, and you want peppermint for nausea. I don't really run into mosquitoes and get the mosquito-borne illnesses, so I don't bother with quinine. I don't remember what sulfur is used for, but I know I usually get it, so I'm sure I use it for something. Getting a gallon of whiskey is always good, just in case, you know, you run out of your other disinfectants. You can at least pour some whiskey on something. Let's see. Grease is helpful for if you lack fruits and vegetables. I think the grease helps with that. You make some sort of like combination of water and grease, and that somehow helps with your vitamin deficiency. And let's see if there's anything else interesting in here. I think I usually get thermometer. Yes. Oh, okay. So you've been hijacked. Okay. I thought they had their own Twitch account, but that works too. Is he still watching, or is it just you? Okay, I think that's all I need from this guy. This is usually the part that takes a long time for me. Mario Kart. Oh, so he's playing Mario Kart, so you're manning the Twitch stream. Okay. That works. And then I go to, I'm gonna buy my animals first. I could probably get away with 4, but I often get 6 just to be on the safe side. And then I also need, nope, not that, wagon parts. Nope, apparently it's miscellany. Spare ox yokes. That's the thing that connects them to the wagon. If that breaks and they can't be attached to the wagon, you're in trouble. Okay, so pairs of clothing. I have 5 people, so I'm gonna have 10 sets of clothing, which sounds disgusting, but as you can see, this costs $109, $110 almost. So I gotta be stingy. We're gonna get some pairs of long underwear since we started in April. I always do that to make sure we get there on time. And also because it makes the first rivers frozen, which is safer. We're gonna get a bunch of boots. I don't know, I just think they hold up better than regular shoes. We're gonna get some hats for when we have to deal with the heat of the sun. And then we also have winter coats because it is still April in the game. Okay, moving on to food. I only get about 100 pounds of bacon to start off with because I prefer to shoot my food. Oh, okay. So does it seem like my volume is fine? It's just a you issue? I don't mean to put it like that. I mean, like, it's just because the room is noisy, not because I'm quiet, right? Don't need butter, don't need candy. I do get a bunch of celery because that's the same as having like fresh fruits and vegetables, which I always gather during the game. I don't get anything else here. I will get some sacks of dried fruit. I'm gonna get 20 sacks of dried fruit and 20 sacks of dried vegetables. And then we're gonna get 20 sacks of flour. because people like flour. Lard is same thing as earlier with the grease. You can mix lard into a thing that will help you with not eating fruits and vegetables. I think we are good here. Oh, I usually get some vinegar. I think vinegar is another thing that can be used medicinally or as a food item. I don't need any furniture. Like, you can buy furniture, but this stuff weighs a ton and just takes up space. That it's not even useful. We already got medicine. I always get a few blankets. I'll get 5. I want my people to be warm. I get some muslin cloth to repair things with. And we'll get a bunch of candles. We'll get some games. Those are actually important for morale. So I do get a little bit of stuff that seems unnecessary. Yeah, we'll get a harmonica too. It's cheap, it's small, we can afford to put that in our thing. I'm gonna get 2 boxes of matches. I'm gonna get one 30-yard spool of mending yarn. I think that's, I think that's enough. I don't think I need another one of those. See, who needs sets of china when you're going on a trip? You should just buy it when you get there. I'm gonna get a couple tents so that they have cover. And then we're gonna get some salt because we need that to salt the meat that we get. And we're gonna get a little bit of sugar to start off with, but it's gonna run out quickly. And I'll get a little bit of pepper, a little bit of nutmeg, just something to flavor it. It's really cheap, so it's fine. I think some of these are also pretty cheap. I'm just getting all the cheap ones. Have some flavor in our lives. It will run out pretty quickly, but hey, we can have a little bit of flavor in our lives at first. Okay, bye, cousin. I wonder if I could make this bigger. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay. Okay, we need a few things here. Axe is a good idea if there's logs in the way, like fallen trees. And then butcher knife is good so that you can butcher any animals that need butchering. And canteens are a good idea. We're gonna get a fishing pole so that we can go fishing. We're gonna get a frying pan so we can fry our fish. Hammer, hatchet, these sort of things, they're good for repairs along the way. Kettle is good because you can boil water, which is very important. That was a noise. Oh, hey, I got followed. I was also jump scared a little, but thank you, Wolfie Nitro, for the follow. I didn't realize how loud that was. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, we want like a lantern. Where do you get the oil from? You need a lantern oil for a lantern to be useful. I don't think we need pail. Pan. We need pickaxe. Can be helpful for fallen rocks. Pot is good. We need pots for cooking is good. We need a 30-foot length of rope for when we have to tie ourselves to a tree to go down a hill, that sort of thing, or to go up a hill. Sometimes you need to tie yourself to a tree to make sure you don't fall down all the way. You still fall a little. Saw, also good for repairs. One set of cooking utensils. One set of eating utensils, I believe, includes enough for like 5 people anyway. Just like when you go to the store and you buy sets of silverware, usually it's not just one. Usually it's like you get 4 of each, 5 of each, something like that. Shovel, skillet. We're gonna get a tin cup and tin plate for everyone, so we got 5 of each of those. Washboard, so we can have clean clothes. Why did I say that like Dora? Help me. Okay, we're done. We bought everything. We have $23. Let's see what the... Oh man, it's 1848 and there is unrest, bloodshed reported in Berlin. I don't know anything about world history. No, you don't need to call 911, I'm good. I just got a little startled, so now I'm just like really discombobulated. What's the long list of words? The fact that this... Oh, not that. This one? This? Yeah, that's a newspaper. It's supposed to look like a newspaper, but that is a lot of columns. I'm not used to newspapers looking like that. I don't think they do anymore. They feature a lot more pictures nowadays, but I don't think they had the ability to do pictures back then. Okay, so here's my philosophy about what wagon tray to choose. You don't want the 40s because that's too many wagons. You're going to have some problems with not enough for your animals to eat when you get to the areas where there's sparse grass, which is usually once you hit the Great Plains and go a little bit past that, you're in the desert. So we go with the 27. Okay, now we're starting our journey. We don't need to go into town, we were just there, so we're going to continue. And this is what I meant by, see how it's frozen? But I'm going to check anyway. Yeah, the river appears to be frozen. So we're going to cross on the ice and hope we don't fall in. And we shouldn't have to get any food for a while, so we're good to keep going. Yay, I'm the captain. That just means I get to make decisions about where we're going. And a lot of this stuff, there's a guide here that tells you about a lot of stuff. So you have advice. Here, let me just go to the table of contents. It's a lot easier. So it just talks about like what you would want to choose in a wagon, draft animal, how fast you want to go, what food and medicine you should get, hunting wild game, what clothing and other supplies you'd need as well. It also, this part is really important about diseases and medicines. That's how I got my information on what to buy. I've just memorized what we need. And then this has advice for doing better at these sorts of things. So with river crossings, steep hills and canyons, rafting down the Columbia, that's at the very end pretty much. And then deserts. We don't usually run into a whole lot of Indian peoples, which that is no longer the accepted terminology. They are Native Americans, but this is a dated game and has dated language. And then arriving at your destination. And then it also has the full route in each choice that you need to make. Now it has the other trails as well, like the Mormon Trail, which goes from Nauvoo, Illinois, and all the way out to, I think, Utah. I think the goal is Utah. Okay, and we're going to continue. And another cool feature, it has a diary here, so it has stuff that happens every day that you can come back and read. Like, I talked to this dude near a river. That's cool. I passed the Blue Mound, reached Lone Elm. I was elected the captain. Oh, and we saw some Native Americans. And then this talks about all the stuff I bought. It's really not necessary. It also gets cut off since I, bought a lot of stuff. There's no like scroll or anything. Like, I'm trying to scroll right now. It doesn't let me scroll, and it doesn't have a way to look at that. So, and then this is where we began. Okay, and so we're at the first river that's not frozen. So we're going to check the river conditions. Seems to be fairly ordinary, so it's not really rough. It is 4 feet deep. Typically the rule is if there's not a ferry and you don't have money for the ferry, then if it's 3 feet or more deep, you caulk the wagons and float. What that means is you make the wagon as waterproof as possible, you remove the wheels, and you float across. If it is like 2.5 or less, then you would just ford the river, which means you leave the wheels on and you just walk across. So in this case, I want to save my money because I have less than $24 to my name, and that is, a fourth of my money. I don't think it's worth it, so we're gonna caulk the wagons and float. We did it! We didn't die. Let's take a look at our food, see how we're doing there. Okay, so we have still plenty of fruit and vegetables. And we have some flour still, and random vinegar. Let's see if we can fish. Yeah! This is one of my favorite things to do in this game. I believe you can have animals injured while doing a river crossing if your wagon tips over. So sometimes a person will get injured, sometimes one of your livestock will get injured. You also lose a bunch of stuff. This is really relaxing. If this was just a little mini game like that I could access by itself, I would do this for a very long time. I just sit here and fish until I think I have about 20 pounds usually. I don't think this guy's gonna bite. He's just gonna swim around it. He's just gonna look at it. Yeah, he's not biting. He's just teasing me. Catfish. Aw, man. He got on the hook and then he jumped right back off. Alright, I think we're done for now. We only got 16 pounds, but we're spending a lot of time, and this is not very interesting to just watch me do a point-and-click game. And see, this is a toll bridge for just $1. That's cheaper, and I'm willing to pay that cost. But just for fun, we'll check the river conditions. So this one Looks as though it may be rather difficult, so that means it's a little rough, but it's only 2 feet deep. So usually in this case, I would ford the river, but I might wait a day to see if it gets less difficult. But since we have a toll bridge, I'm not going to wait, I'm just going to cross. Okay, so this is one of the first times it has a little pop-up thing of an event. So we have heavy fog. So typically I slow down because animals can step in holes and injure themselves, and you can get lost. So I slow down, but I don't stop. And again, I'm skipping all of the scenes because I could get in trouble for playing them, I'm sure. Aw, there's too many people at the river we just approached. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So this one may prove a little tricky, so it's not too bad. But it's a little rough, and it's 3.5 feet, so it's deeper than 3 feet, so we're gonna caulk the wagons and float. Who will get over it? The horses? From drowning? Or are you responding to something I said? So yeah, I'm gonna caulk the wagons and float. Let's see how well we do. Oh good, we made it. And this is St. Joseph Road. This would go back up to St. Joseph, Missouri. We really don't need to go there. That would be backtracking, sort of. I don't feel like going east today, so we're going to go west. We're going to Oregon. I always search the abandoned wagons. Sometimes I think you find a snake. Oh, a grandfather clock. How useless. But cooking utensils and long underwear are good. Now I'm going to check again on our food. So we've got just 31 pounds of bacon. So this would be a good time to go hunting. So I'll show you hunting here. You gotta wait for a little bit. But the secret is sometimes you can just waste a bullet and make them run, and that's faster. Because there's usually just hanging off outside of the screens on the side. No, there doesn't seem anything but this little dude. Oh, I gotta... Oh, look. Oh, I missed. I'm not very good at this, guys. Oh, man, I completely missed. I knew I would miss. That was just so bad. Well, that's too far away. Is there anything else? No! Haha! I got him in the butt. Also, I'm very sorry to people who like animals. I also like animals. This is just a required part of the game. If you go full vegetarian on this game, everybody will get unhappy. I have tried it before. So as you can see, I got almost 200 pounds of game, and now it's been salted. So it'll be good for a while. And this will get us going with the meat for a while. We still have plenty of fruits and vegetables between the celery, the dried fruit, and the dried vegetables. We also have some flour to supplement. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, strangers. I don't trust them. I'm just going to continue at a distance. Usually they just steal from you. Sometimes they're just people who are like, hey, we're lost. But oftentimes I get stolen from. No water. Oh, now we have water, so that's good. I don't think I need to stop at the fort for anything. I haven't lost any of my spare supplies for the wagon. Still got all that. And I'm still good on food. I'm not desperately, like, out of food or anything, so I'm not gonna stop. Apparently, some of these things, they're like creeks, but they're just not enough to make any deal about it. They're just like, yeah, you just cross the creek, it's fine. Oh no, somebody has a cold. Oh well, if you have to go, Oddbot, that's fine. It was good to have you while you were here, but I do know you are out and about. So for a cold, I usually increase fluid intake. And I check on them at the next chance. And then since there's somebody who's a little sick, I'm going to take a day. They're still fair, but hopefully that day was enough to help them on the road to recovery. Okay, so it looks rather difficult, but it's only 1 1/2 feet, so we're gonna ford it. Please don't fall over. We did it! I almost started singing the Dora song. I need to... Why am I obsessed with Dora? Okay, so we are checking this hill's condition. So it says it doesn't look very steep, so usually I just continue. Check this, doesn't look very steep, so I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to continue. I have always wanted to go on an Oregon Trail road trip where I just follow it, but in a car, which kind of seems like an insult to the people who traveled this by wagon, but I don't want to take months to have this vacation thing. I just want to see the sights. And a lot of things like this, like the courthouse and Jail Rocks, they have writing on them. From people who were passing by, they would carve their initials in. And it was, really, really good for them to kind of make their mark on the world. And there's another one that has a bunch of carving and writing on it. And we're just going to keep going. Let's see how we're doing with food. Okay, so you can see here, we've started dipping into the vinegar for some reason. We are almost out of flour. So dried fruits and vegetables, we're down to 10 or less, which I mean, that's still 50 pounds and 25 pounds. So we're still doing pretty good there. But I'm going to start supplementing that with gathering. And I'm going to see if I can buy some flour. And I might fish. So let's go to the trading post here. Oh good, we have plenty of flour. So I'm gonna buy 10 bags. So that's 100 pounds more of flour. don't usually buy meat or anything else, so that's pretty much all I need. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. I think my wagon parts are still fine. And then we're gonna do some gathering. So this, we are going to look up each of these, but I've mostly memorized them. I am fairly certain this one is okay. Yes, yeah, this one's edible. Really, I just skim until I find the word edible or poisonous or toxic. If it says edible, it's fine. I think this one's also good. Yes, edible. I think this one is bad. No, they're edible. Maybe this one is bad. Yeah, this is poisonous. So we've got just a little bit, 9 pounds total of veggies that we've gathered. And then let's see if we can fish. Oh, there's no water for us to fish at. Okay. Ferry is expensive. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I am gonna fish. Got a brook trout. Man, I sure wish stuff would actually take the bait. There we go, another brook trout. One of the blue ones. Yay, it's a rainbow trout. Yay, a brook trout. It just seems like this is all trout right now. Maybe because it's kind of cold. Okay, we've got 16 pounds of fish. That's pretty good. So this is a tranquil river, so pretty easy to cross. 2 1/2 feet, so we're going to ford it. And we made it! Oh, so I think the Mormon Trail actually goes east. Usually. So that's interesting. I didn't realize it went east, but that makes sense with what I know. Anyway, I don't think we need to stop at the fort. Again, we haven't broken anything, and we seem to be doing okay on food. We've been able to gather it as necessary. Speaking of gathering, I think this is poisonous. Yeah, poison hemlock. We don't want that. This one was good. We saw that one earlier. And this one is good, because we saw that one earlier. And I'm pretty sure these are like blackberries. Yes. Okay, we've got ourselves some more fresh veggies, and we're going to continue on the Oregon Trail heading west. Okay, we're just going to continue. How much money do I have? Yeah, no, I'm not spending $3. So it's pretty tranquil. It's at 3 feet, which this one's iffy because sometimes it'll be too shallow to caulk the wagons and float, and sometimes it'll be too deep to ford it. So I'm gonna wait rest a day and see if it changes. Ordinary river, 3 1/2 feet. There we go. That makes the deciding factor to be floating across. I used to be so alarmed as a kid because that one looked like it would just go off to the side, and I was like, oh no, I'm going too far, I missed it. But it's not as important to hit the road if all you're doing is trying to cross the river at that moment. How am I doing on food? So we're starting to get kind of low on veggies. So I'm going to see if they have any. They don't. Well, that's all I wanted. I'll just gather instead. That's raspberries? Black raspberry. I don't know what that one is. Oh, huckleberry. Oh. I think my brother's eaten it, but I have not. I think this is the thing that they say is rose, but it's not. It doesn't look like roses. Yeah, they call it rose. But it's really weird, because those don't look like roses to me. But whatever. I think this one's poisonous. Okay, so this one's edible, but there's something that looks very similar that's poisonous. So we're gonna keep that, because this one's the good version. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna slow down so we don't trip in any holes. Okay, so we've made it to Independence Rock. It is still May 28th. What this means is we are way ahead of schedule because you're supposed to get to Independence Rock by July 4th. And we are over 1 month ahead of time. So, we're doing good. We're going to get to Oregon before it gets too cold. And we get trapped in the mountains, like the Donner Party. Okay, so now it says we have low food down here. So we gotta check on this. Okay, we have some salted meat, but everything else is pretty gone. So I'm gonna do some hunting. Ooh, a bear. Bears are good. They have quite a bit of meat on them, and they're slow, so I can hit them really easily. And that's probably all I need. Yeah, I wasn't even able to carry back all of it. I can only carry 186 pounds. It's probably because I'm a weak teacher. Oh no, I got bitten by a bear. But I killed him. I just also got bit. So, I could choose to treat it with astringent, which I believe is what I was saying before about the alum helping to stop bleeding. Or I could apply an antiseptic, which is, something that helps it not get infected. I think I'm going to go with antiseptic in this case. And then we're going to rest for a couple days because we don't mess around with those kinds of injuries. Let's see, how are we doing? Bleeding, discoloration, pain. We're fair. Let's keep going and see how it goes. How's she now? Still the same? I guess she is me. So this is where we can choose from 2 different paths. We could go the deep sand route. It really sucks. It's really dry there. I don't like it. So I go the 3 crossings route because I would rather cross the river 3 times than go through the desert where there is no water. And also, this is a river that you can ford the entire time. It's always low. Yay! Okay, how's she doing? We're gonna rest one more day. See if she gets any better. Still bleeding. Well, we're doing our best. Checking it. Fairly ordinary, 1.5 feet, so we're gonna ford. Oh yeah, we made it. And the third one seems to be fine. And we're good. And then here's the other end of the deep sand route. We definitely don't want to press that and go back. That would be the worst. Let's see how we're doing. Still discoloration and pain. Well, we have time. We're gonna rest another day. She'll get better eventually, I hope. If your main character dies, then your game ends. So I would really like her to not die. Anyway, we're gonna go to South Pass now. Oh, we have no fruit and vegetables. I forgot I was supposed to keep track of food. I think that was poisonous, yeah. Throw it out. This is not poisonous. This is elderberry. This is good. Yes. This, I don't recognize this one. Okay, it's edible. So we got 8 pounds, 8 pounds, and 7 pounds. That's a lot, but we're gonna need more. Violet. And I thought violet was poisonous, but I guess it's not. I guess it's edible. This is poisonous. We saw that last time, we saw that last time. Okay. So we have a bunch of meat and a bunch of vegetables. And that's pretty much all we have. Do we have a river nearby? No. Okay. We're gonna gather one more time. That's buttercup, it's bad. This is also bad. This one is edible. And this one's bad. This is that one that looks like the one we got earlier. Okay, so we got 2 pounds more. Great. Okay, time to check. Okay, so this hill is pretty steep. So this one, I'm going to use ropes or chains. We are in the Rocky Mountains now. We're gonna slow down because this is kind of like fog. It's just really dusty. Okay, and this is the last place for crossing the same river. I'm gonna see if we can fish now. Also, apparently my mother said that I should not kill her this time. I didn't even include my mother in this game because I didn't want to use any actual people's names. I was gonna, if anybody wanted to, have them pick a name for themselves. Or I could have used usernames. But I don't think my mom has a username, so I just didn't put her in. So I can't kill her if she's not in the game. Okay. And this is an ordinary river, so we're gonna ford it. I'm just gonna continue going. I do not want to take the cutoff. Cutoffs are bad. Just don't do it. Ever. We're going to the fort. No fruit or vegetables. I think this is good. Yeah, cattails, you can eat them. You do not eat the hot dog, or the corn dog part of it, though. That's yucky. It doesn't taste good. I don't know if anybody has ever done this, but when I was a kid, we would dare each other to eat the forbidden corn dog. But no, this one you eat the roots. I think this one's good. Yes. This one's bad. Yes. And this one's bad. Yes. Okay. We're gonna gather a little bit more. I think this one's good. Yeah, you just want to gather it with gloves because it makes your hands sting. Keep this one. Yeah, prickly lettuce. You just scrape off the prickly parts. That's bad. That's bad? Yeah. Okay, how's this one? So it may prove a little tricky, and it's at that border region of 3 feet. So I'm gonna wait rest a day, see how that goes. Oh, I should check on myself. Oh, hey! She survived getting eaten by a bear! She didn't die, even from infection. It's a miracle. Okay, so now it's 3 1/2 feet, so now I'm going to float. We're gonna slow down in the fog. And slow down. And continue. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to keep gathering. Bad. Bad. Asparagus. The only thing I know about asparagus is that it's in VeggieTales. Oh, no, that's not good. We don't eat that. Don't eat iris. Okay, so we've got asparagus and that's it. Let's try trading. Does anybody have potatoes? That'll do it. I don't need that many. Oh, okay, I guess I have to. Sure, I'll trade some clothing. There, now I have 100 pounds of potatoes. So we're not desperate. Oh, dandelion. Yummy. I don't know what that is. Good. I don't know what that is. Poisonous, that's what that is. This is also poisonous. I think it's, yeah, the iris again. Okay. Oh no! We broke a thing. We're gonna try to repair it. We had to replace it. We're gonna visit the fort, because now we need to replace that wheel. Yeah. I can't afford it. Well, rest in pieces. Can I have money? Do you have money? Dollars. I don't want to haggle. I don't want all of my boots, so I'm gonna haggle you. I don't want to give up one of my oxen. That's really rude, too. It's only $5. Oh yes, you can definitely have the grandfather clock that I never wanted. Yes, I have money. Wagon parts. Wheel. Great, now I have $9 to my name. Oh, do da day. Oh, do da day. Okay. I am going to continue following the fort route. I don't want to take an alternate route. Again, cutoffs, alternate routes, not a good idea. You want to keep going where you can get to a fort. Because sometimes you break a wheel and you want to replace the wheel. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing so we can have some more meat. Got a rainbow trout. Got a rainbow trout. I think that's my dad's favorite fish to fish for, but I don't know for sure. I just remember always fishing for rainbows. I was disappointed by the fact that they weren't as rainbow as I expected. I was imagining rainbow fish, which is a really old. Okay, it's not that old, but it's an older book for kids. I wish they would stop biting it and then immediately letting go. I just want some fish, guys. I just want to use you for food. No big deal. Okay, we're done now. This is boring. Okay, and we're gonna gather a little bit. Keep it. That one's good. Keep that one. Which is funny, because it's smooth sumac, but apparently it's fine. And we keep this one. Yep. Okay. And now we are continuing to the fort. Okay, it appears extremely treacherous and is 5 feet. I'm gonna wait rest a day, see if its status gets any better. No, it's just treacherous all the time, always. So, we're just gonna float and hope for the best. We did it! Okay, so this one looks steep, so we're going to use ropes or chains. We are going to continue. I'm going to slow down a little because it's getting dusty. Oh, low food. We should continue in a distance here. But I need to stop. Oh, it is finally the 4th. So we're going to celebrate it. They're going to shout like mad people. Okay, now they're done, so we're going to continue. We do need to stop for food, though. There's no fishing. Okay, I can't shoot birds. Okay, I got a deer. I got another deer. Okay, we're done now. Oh good, I didn't waste that much. I was worried. We're gonna slow down because of the fog. Okay, let's see how the food situation is. Oh, we need more veggies. Look it up. Edible, but it can have poisonous relatives. So this one's fine. This one's fine. Sunflowers are fine. And this one's fine. Okay. We've got a bunch of stuff now. We can rest here for a day, just for funsies. We're way ahead of schedule. Let's visit the fort, just for fun. See what food they have. You know what? Let's get some flour. We'll get some pickles and we'll get some onions. Everybody loves onions, right? You know what? I need to cool it and not buy things. But I will get that flour, so we don't run out of food. I would like to live. So we got not too terribly much in the way of vegetables, but we got enough. Alice has a cold. I'm going to increase fluid intake. Usually a cold isn't a big deal. We'll wait and rest for a day. Okay, so it's 3 1/2 feet, so we're gonna float. Oh no, we're missing the road. But it's okay. And then we are not going to California, we are going to Oregon. I'm gonna stop us so we can gather. Continue. Low food again. So let's take a look. Okay, yeah, we need more veggies. That's bad, that's good, that's good, that's bad. Yeah. I think this is bad. Yep. Okay, and the hill appears to be fairly steep, so we're gonna use ropes. Aww. We felled over. So usually when that happens, I just try a different option. And river may prove a little tricky. 1 1/2 feet, so we're gonna ford it. Low No food. Coho salmon, and it weighs 4 pounds. Some of these salmon can get really, really big though, and that's what I'm hoping for. I want a really big salmon. I don't think we're in the place where there's really big salmon yet. Oh no, it bit it and then it left. Cutthroat trout. Oh, here we go. Chinook salmon, 50.4 pounds. This is what I was talking about, guys. We are set. We're done now. Okay, so we have some salted fish, some salted meat. We don't have a whole lot of vegetables going on, so we're gonna keep those. We're gonna throw that out. We're gonna keep those. We're gonna throw that out. And we're gonna do it again. We're gonna throw that out. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. And we are going to wait just because... Oh, they're missing. Well, let's organize a search party. Oh, we didn't find them, so we just moved on without them. Thanks for giving me the choice. We are going to Fort Boise. The river is extremely treacherous and it's 3 feet, so we don't know where we're at. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, heck. I meant to wait. Well, we lost a whole bunch of stuff. Again. Oh, Bart almost drowned. We're gonna wait. And then we're gonna gather some stuff because we are out of fruits and vegetables. Okay, no fishing. I don't have any bullets, so good luck me. All I can do is gather. I still have the rifle and I still have the gunpowder. I just need bullets. Do any of you people have bullets? I need bullets. This is one thing that's frustrating for me, is that it doesn't let me just ask for a particular item. I have to keep... Oh, there we go. Bullets. You know what? Yeah. I would rather be hot and have the sun in my eyes and have food. Goat. 100 pounds. Okay. So, we have a bunch of salted meat, we have some fish, we have some vegetables. Let's get another round of vegetables. Yeah, that's good. I'm just doing a little dance over here. Nobody can see me doing a little dance, but I'm doing a little dance. Oh, we're out of fruits and vegetables. Keep it. That's good. That's good. Milkweed is fine. corn and I don't care, my master's gone away. Don't mind me. Let's get some pickles. Because we are desperate. You know what? Let's get some beans. Because we're desperate. That should keep us. Okay, let's see. Overall, not doing too great on veggies. That's bad. That's good. Okay, let's go. This one. So we're going to forage it. Oh, I never checked on that person who almost drowned. I guess they're doing okay. Yeah, everybody seems to be doing okay. That's good. Okay, because I forgot to check on them. We're going to road to Farewell Bend. Farewell Bend is a place where it is where you leave water and you go across the desert. So that's what we're facing. Okay, this is a pretty easy one. I'm gonna fish while we're here. Maybe I can get me another one of those big fish. Like that. Okay, we're doing good. And then let's gather some more veggies. That's bad, that's good, that's good, that's good. And double check that, and double check that. Yeah. I think this is the one from earlier that I didn't recognize. Yeah. Is anybody still here? Did I lose everyone because I finally became boring? Sorry. Okay, let's take a look here. Pretty tranquil, and it's only a foot. Let's check our food. So we've got a good amount of meat, good amount of fish. So I'm just gonna gather some vegetables. That's bad. That's good. Yeah. Oh good, we were able to clear the path. Oh no. I don't remember which one is the best for cholera, so we're going here, we're going to diseases, and we're going to go to cholera. Infected water or food. So, mostly you just want to rest and have fluid and salt replenished, but laudanum can help calm the stomach area, your guts, and make them not bad. So we're going to start with that. Let's see how they're doing. Not great. We're going to rest for a couple days. So they're fair. Not doing too great, but not terrible. We have no fruits and vegetables, so we're going to go get some of those. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah. This is good. Yep. And this is good. We're going to do it again. Like, this is good, this is good, this is good. I think that one's bad. Nope, that one's good. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, chokeberry is fine. Okay. Let's go. So we are on one of the last maps, or maybe this is the last map. We are about to go over to the Dalles River and float the whole way. It's gonna be great. Doesn't look very steep, so we're just gonna continue. Good, because I didn't have any ropes. Low food. Can I get a giant fish again? Please. Giant fishies are good. Yay! Keep that. That's good. That's bad. That's bad. You can keep that, keep that. I don't know what this is. Yeah. Okay. Normal rivers, we're just gonna ford it. Appears to be fairly steep. We're gonna double team and continue. So now we are crossing the Blue Mountains, which is where the Donner Party got stuck. So we're doing good. I think in this case I'm going to take the shortcut. Okay, so we have more fish. Okay. And this is a pretty chill river, so we're just going to ford it. And road to the Dalles. Let's go. Maybe it's Dalles. I don't know.
Hello.
That's bad, that's good, that's good. That's fine? Yeah. That's not enough. Okay, let's check our food, because when we're on the river, we can't really do much about our food situation. So we want to be stocked up before then. So I'm just going to do a whole bunch of stocking up on veggies, and it's going to be boring. Oh, okay, welcome back. We're almost to the part where I have to raft the river, and I usually am really bad at that, so you're here for the fun part. Yay! I'm not quite to the Dalles yet. Dalles. I still don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, so you said sound generally low. How is this? Is this better? Is this better? Okay. So yeah, I just raised both of them up a little bit. Keep that. Throw that out, that's bad. That's fine. This is bad, I think. Yeah. Nope, we don't keep that. We keep this, and we keep this. Okay. Alright guys, we're almost there to the part that I don't like that much. Okay, low food, so let's fish. Oops, I got a little trigger happy. Yay, a big salmon. Okay, that's enough. I got 93 pounds of fish now. Let's get some more vegetables. I think this will be the last one I need. That's bad. That's fine, that's fine. Yay! Okay, let's go. I'm gonna wait, rest for a day. Okay, it's still that way, so we're gonna float and hope for the best. Okay, how's the hill? Fine. Okay, and yeah, I can't pay someone to raft me because I'm super poor. I have $4 to my name and it costs $80. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there's a toll road? I probably don't have enough for the toll either, so I'm just gonna raft it. Oh, heck. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, no! I think I get like 3 tries. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrifying. I'm not good at this. Have I gotten there yet? How long is this? How long is this adventure? Oh no! No! We did it, guys! Aw, we did lose some stuff because we hit a few times. Low food. Okay, let's get some veggies. Oh, I don't have any fishing gear. Okay, Ah, dang it. Oh yeah, the chat isn't visible. I don't know why that is. I thought I had that set up. Okay, so it was underneath everything. It was there, but it was underneath everything. Um, yes, yeah, I figured that out. Thank you. um, yes, I do remember Oregon Trail 5. Okay. Oh, it was only 27 pounds a game. Oh well. Oh no, I have to do this again. Okay. Oh no. Are we almost done yet? Oh good. We made it. We did it. No. I don't want to keep doing this. I remember the 21st night of September. I made that reference at the beginning of stream, but you weren't here. I don't think anybody was here. No! Yeah, I lost some stuff. I made it! No, you're fine. I was just joking. Okay, stake a land claim. Woohoo, I got, a lot of acres. And see what lies ahead. So Rose originally settled in 1848 in the Willamette Valley of Oregon, but a few years later moved north of the Columbia River into the Washington Territory. Despite some early success, unfortunate business decisions led to unexpected financial hardships. Still, Rose managed to endure. During the late 1800s, Rose wrote a best-selling book about experiences on the Oregon Trail and widely recognized as a prominent pioneer, became a popular guest speaker at civic ceremonies and luncheons. All right, I became Laura Ingalls Wilder. Um, anyway. Um, how's my score? Yeah, that's decent. I don't think it's one of my best. Yeah, no, I am here. So I've done better because I used to go by Nori. Yeah. This one is third. I don't know who Morgan is. It's probably another one of mine where I just did a random name. What's the inspiration of my name? Um, Somebody that I know suggested it. Here, I'm going to turn this off. I turned off the music. Okay, there we go. Um, so, for my current name, not my old one, this one, Rose Ravencourts. So it's inspired by um, Raven the bird, which I kind of just have this bird theme that I have going on. If you can see my profile picture, it's a raven and it's sitting on a giant piece of rose quartz. So that's really where the name is from. Um, well, actually, the name came first because I was trying to think of something that was a bird, specifically hoping for a corvid. And then also, I wanted a rock. And so we came up with Rose Raven Quartz, which I think has a really good rhythm to it. And I like rose quartz. I have a piece of rose quartz. I like quartz in general. My favorite is actually aventurine, and that's the green version. um, but yeah, um, I like rocks, especially um, the rough ones that like I've been to on a trip. I went to like a place that was just well known for selling rocks. It was just all it did was just rocks, and it had these really huge pieces of rock. That's like a giant piece of rose quartz. That's just like I could sit on it and it would support me. It'd be fine. It was awesome. And so I got my rock collection, a lot of it from there. And that was on one of our family vacations, which I know you know that, but I'm telling everybody. So yeah, that was the inspiration for my name. Is I really like rocks and I like birds and I have a bird theme going on. So Rose Ravencourts. Is there anything else? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna call it a little early. Are you still there? Is that a shrug? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call the stream here then, guys. But I will show you my BRB screen because it's cute and I just want to show you it. So that was the BRB screen. I just think it's adorable. No, I didn't have an ending screen. I just wanted to show you what my BRB screen was because it's cute and I didn't have a chance to use it during the stream. And then just so we can see, I don't have an ending screen. I was just going to end because I don't know. It just seems silly to put up an ending screen for like 5 seconds. Oh, hello. You got here a little late, unfortunately. Um, I am ending now. I was going to have it go until about 11 my time, Central Time, but I've run the full course of the game, and I wouldn't really have time to do a whole other one. I did live. Um, and if this is who I suspect it is, I did not kill you because you were not involved. Well, I wasn't going to use anybody's names. I'm promoting internet safety by not using anybody's real name. Um, so if I was going to have you be somebody, I would just make up a name for you and it wouldn't even really be you. Okay, well, I don't have an ending screen for today, but I'll look into getting one. Um, and I'll have that for tomorrow. I'm going to have streams regularly on Sundays, and the time for that is going to regularly be 5 to 7, which hopefully is okay for the future. If it's not, we'll work on it as it goes. Um, so hope to see some of you guys tomorrow. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye, guys.